Thank you for tuning in to the HACARUS webinar series. Today we'll look at the potential of AI in the life science field, as well as provide insights on how HACARUS is providing solutions in this space. The agenda for this seminar is as shown. I will first give an overview of AI in the life sciences market, followed by looking into possible applications. We'll then look into the issues of AI in this market and introduce how HACARUS approaches this growing field. Finally, a few concrete examples of projects that HACARUS is currently working on will be introduced. So firstly, let's take a look at the market as a whole. The market for AI in life sciences is rapidly growing with an impressive CAGR, compound annual growth rate, of 21%. In 2019, the market size was over $1 billion, whereas a report on the topic of artificial intelligence in the life sciences market, written by Research and Markets, has projected the market size of 2025 to be a whopping $3.6 billion. This projected CAGR of 21% is driven significantly by the rapid increase in the amount of medical data available due to innovations in mobile technology and sensors, such as smartwatches and fitness trackers. This increase in data has enabled a massive growth in the potential applications for AI in this field. To give you an idea for the types of use cases for AI that exist in the life sciences field, we'll now introduce 4 examples where AI is bringing innovative new solutions. The first example is applications of AI for diagnostics. AI can be utilized for medical diagnostics, providing aid for doctors and also improve efficiency. Firstly, AI and pattern recognition have advanced pathologists' ability to oversee the analysis and concentrate on more difficult cases. Furthermore, automatically diagnosing diseases have made diagnostics cheaper and more accessible. Diagnostics is often an arduous, time-consuming process. In many fields, the demand for experts far exceeds the available supply. This puts doctors under strain and often delays life-saving patient diagnostics. Applications range from analyzing CT scans, electrocardiograms, and other medical data such as images to detect diseases such as lung cancer, skin lesions, and retinopathy, as shown on the right. AI can also play a key role in drug discovery, significantly shortening the time that is necessary for the process. Generally in drug discovery, development timelines range from 7 to 10 years. However, advancements in AI have reduced the time it takes to develop, manufacture, and launch new patient therapies. Research data, lab data, clinical data, and also data from news sources such as social media and wearable devices can be integrated and utilized to make improved decisions faster. On the topic, global consulting firm Deloitte has published insights, and the integration of AI into drug discovery will medal and deliver a new medicine that is predictive, preventive, personalized, and participatory, is what the analysis says. Clinical trials struggle in the initial phase of patient recruitment. Nearly half of all investigative sites are under-enrolling and approximately 30% of patients are dropping out. AI could more effectively and efficiently identify the appropriate patients for clinical trial enrollment. Also, AI can combine all early-stage data to determine in which indication a drug is more likely to succeed. It is extremely difficult to identify all the variables in a clinical trial and key insights of such variables, in the form of analysis of loosely coupled data, were not conventionally accessible. There are a number of areas AI can have impact, and a number are shown on the right, such as analyzing historical operational data, monitoring trial risks, and enabling siteless and also virtual trials. AI also has a part to play in the evolution of real-time medical device analysis. AI can help leverage interconnecting data from implanted devices and personal care devices to improve the quality of care, reduce costs, and help to meet regulatory requirements. Data restrictions can also be addressed, as AI is often good with handling multi-sourced and multi-typed of data, including unstructured and semi-structured data. On the right, you can see the wearable medical device market is growing significantly, and AI potentially has a large part to play in the future of medical device analysis. As we have covered in the examples, AI has high potential in the life sciences market. However, what are the issues that could come into light? AI application in the life sciences field has a number of issues, and a few are shown in this diagram here. The need for robust, reliable, curated data is a key issue in the pre-analysis stage. AI technologies require robust sources of data, and the data sources must also be identified, processed, and stored in a manner that allows for efficient analysis. However, the large volumes of data created by the biopharma industry are sometimes unstructured, which limits the value that can be extracted. Energy consumption and costs in general leave a large footprint when it comes to the learning phase. Typical AI deployments and training require industrial-grade computers and equipment in the training process, which oftentimes is an expensive resource. These also have negative impact on the environment and could affect an organization's environmental responsibility. Explainability and data interoperability are other issues. Due to the massive amount of input that is often impossible for humans to understand, the path that an AI model to lead to a certain recommendation or outcome is very difficult for a human to understand. This is highly problematic in a medical and life science environment, where the how is as important as the what. Another issue connected with explainability is tied to unknown biases in the dataset used for predictions. There has been several cases where AI models trained with one demographic group simply doesn't work with another, even within the same country. Finally, interoperability, which refers to the extent to which systems and devices can exchange and interpret shared data over wired and wireless networks, is essential for improving functions across the entire biopharma value chain, particularly around consented sharing of patient data. Moving on, we will now take a look into HACARUS. HACARUS takes an approach seeking to resolve such issues when it comes to utilizing AI. Through the SALUS platform, HACARUS provides medical AI solutions. HACARUS works with medical imaging and time series data to create precise, complex tools that aid caregivers and researchers to provide better, faster, and safer treatment. Currently, there are 5 active projects running. Some are almost completed. SALUS is designed to remedy some of the issues related to AI deployment in the life sciences field through a value proposition based on the following: explainability, being compatible with small datasets, lightweight AI and resource efficientness, and low deployment hurdles. HACARUS has an office in the Collaborator Kobe to accelerate development in the life sciences field. Collaborator is Bayer's global collaboration space for supporting life science startups, and HACARUS is the first AI company to set up at the Japanese branch. HACARUS opened its offices within the Collaborator Kobe location to accelerate joint developments with research institutions and medical institutions, and further collaboration with pharmaceutical companies. In addition to diagnosis and treatment support, drug discovery and regenerative medicine are also areas being explored. Finally, we will cover a few project examples of HACARUS. The first project example is the joint research with Kyoto University. The focus is on cervical cancer. As you can see on the right, cervical cancer has been growing rapidly in recent years, and in Japan it has risen to become the most common women's-related cancer type. CIN, a precancerous condition, has explosively increased among women in their 20s and 30s, leading to ever more women in need of care and physical examination. However, today the healthcare system is unable to support this increasing demand due to a severe shortage of special oncologist and colposcopy equipment. To remedy this resource gap, HACARUS and Kyoto University aim to digitize specialist oncologists' know-how, and during the joint R&D project, the two parties will develop a solution as following. Firstly, a highly accurate AI model for early cancer detection using colposcopy video data will be built. Then, AI-fueled diagnosis support in line with the diagnosis and treatment standards of Japan will be enabled. Finally, a tool will be constructed that can identify lesions with high accuracy and assist diagnosis of tissue sampling in facilities where specialists are not present. The second project is the joint research with Kobe University on liver cancer. In Japan, some 25,000 people die of liver cancer each year, and it is the third leading cause of cancer death for men over 40 years old. While HCC can be detected early by MRI image diagnosis, a shortage of specialists possessing the required knowledge to interpret the scans means that the healthcare system is increasingly unable to meet a growing demand for diagnosis. HACARUS and Kobe University have started a joint research aiming to remedy the situation with AI. The two parties will develop a solution as following. Firstly, risk areas in MRI images using AI trained by supervised learning. Then, HCC disease type classification in risk areas will be performed. Finally, an accurate AI type classification and diagnosis support system will be created. The key takeaways of this webinar are as shown on this slide. The market of AI in life sciences is rapidly growing due to an increase in medical data from multiple sources. AI can provide efficiency, key insights, and unlock new possibilities in the life sciences field. However, such AI still has many issues in all phases of development. HACARUS looks to solve such issues with unique AI solutions, and is currently taking part in a number of researches and other projects in the life sciences field. All references for this webinar can be found in the slide here. Thank you very much for tuning into HACARUS webinar series, and we look forward to being back with new content.